Hello students, welcome to maths class. So today we will start one new topic. So rate of change, right? Its name is rate of change and a 4 marks topic. Okay. So when we can say rate of change means suppose one particle is there, right? It starts moving from a fixed point to a distance s along a straight line during the time t, then ds by dt is called the velocity. This is called rate of change of distance or displacement, d by dt, right? ds by dt is called, or d by dt of s is called rate of change of s. Rate of change of displacement is called the velocity. Okay, so d by dt of any value is called that rate of change. So now you got your velocity definition also. Velocity of a particle is nothing but derivative of displacement. Okay, so they will give displacement in terms of equation. If you do the derivative of it, differentiation of it, that equation is called the velocity. Next come to the acceleration. So acceleration is a rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of displacement is velocity. Rate of change of velocity is called the acceleration. So acceleration A is equal to d square v by dt square. Okay, so now come to the question. So what is the meaning of rate of change? If we differentiate the any equation, that is called the rate of change of that function. If we differentiate any function, right, so that is called the rate of change of that function. Okay, we will discuss the change in the function with respect to differentiation. Okay, so come on. Now first question, the distance time formula for the motion of a particle along a straight line is given as s is equal to t cube minus 9t square plus 24t minus 18. Find when and where the velocity is 0. Okay, so here s is given to you, right, and we have to find that when and where the velocity is 0. So velocity is 0 when t is equal to 0. If we take your velocity becomes 0. Okay, so come on, how we can take this value? First solution, given equation is given, distance time formula is given that. So given that s is equal to t cube minus 9t square plus 24t minus 18. Okay, so now we have to find velocity, right? So velocity is equal to ds by dt. So it is d by dt of s. What is s? T cube minus 9t square plus 24t minus 18. Okay, so whenever we are having plus minus signs in the terms, we have to take a separate derivatives. So it is d by dt of t cube minus d by dt of 9t square plus d by dt of 24t minus d by dt of 18. So is equal to x to the power of n form, n into x to the power of n minus 1, right, 3 minus 1 minus 9 into 2t, right, plus 24 into d by dt of t is 1 minus 0. Okay, so is equal to 3t square minus 18t plus 24. Okay, this is your velocity. So we have to, question is when and where the velocity is 0. So equate this equation to 0 and try to get that t value. So at those t values this velocity becomes 0, right? So equate velocity to 0. Okay, so what happens? Your 3 t square minus 18t plus 24 is equal to 0. We can take 3t outside, right? So then it is t minus, what is this, right? So 3 only outside, we cannot take 3t, right? Here t is not common, so take 3 outside, then t square minus 6t plus 8 3s are 24 is equal to 0. So then you will have t square minus 6t plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, so with this we can take t square, 8 is there, right? So 8 into t square coefficient is 1, multiply then 8. So we have to get two numbers, right, whose product should be 8 and whose sum should be minus 6. So if we take minus 4, minus 2, right, minus 4t, right, minus 2t plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, so if you take like that, right, so if you add, you will get minus 6. If you multiply minus 4 into minus 2 plus 8. So you take from these two, you can take a t common, t minus 4. From these two, you can take minus 2 common, that is t minus 4 is equal to 0. So t minus 4 into t minus 2 is equal to 0. So therefore t minus 4 is equal to 0 and t minus 2 is equal to 0. So t is equal to 4, t is equal to 2. So at the time t is equal to 4 and t is equal to 2 seconds, the velocity becomes 0, right? Therefore at t is equal to 4 and t is equal to 2, velocity, right, becomes, right, 0. Okay, so becomes 0. So now we have to find what is the displacement at that time. When t is equal to 4, what is your displacement, and when t is equal to 2, what is your displacement. So for that we take case 1, right. So case 1 is equal to, what is that, t is equal to 4. Then what happens to your displacement? S is equal to, come on, what is your equation? It is t cube minus 9t square plus 24t, right, minus 18, okay, is equal to, it is 4 cube minus 9 into 4 square plus 24 into 4 minus 18. So is equal to 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64 minus 4 4s are 16, 16 9s are, right, 16 9s are, 9 6s are 54, 9 1s are 144 plus 4 4s are 16, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 1 96 minus 18. Okay, so is equal to 64 plus 96, 4 plus 6, 10, right. So 9 plus 6, 15, 15 plus 1, 16, right. Next minus 8 plus 4, 12, right. So here 3, right. So 3 no, 2. Right, 2 plus 4, 6, it is 160 minus 162 is equal to minus 2. Okay, next you take the case 2, right, case 1, now you take case 2, t is equal to 2, so displacement. So S is equal to, same thing, what is our formula, t cube minus 9t square plus 24t minus 18 is equal to 2 cube minus 9 into 2 square 24 into 2 minus 18. So come on, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. minus 2 2s are 4, 9 4s are 36, right, plus 4 2s are 8, right, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, minus 18, okay. So is equal to, it is 56 minus, right, so this is 54 is equal to 2. So when and where, right, so when displacement is minus 2, velocity becomes 0, and when displacement is 2, velocity becomes 0, and at t is equal to 4 and t is equal to 2, the velocity becomes 0, okay. So very simple, actually rate of change means the derivative of any function is called the rate of change of that function. So the rate of change of displacement is called velocity. So here displacement equation is given to us, distance or displacement equation is given to us, s is equal to t cube minus 9t square plus 24t minus 18. So we have to find velocity at which, right, velocity is equals to 0. That means first you find out the velocity, then equate to 0. So velocity is nothing but rate of change of displacement. So it is ds by dt. So d by dt of the equation s. Okay. So if you take like this, we got one equation. So equate velocity, right, it is v, okay, means velocity to 0, then try to get your t values at that time, right. T is equal to 4 seconds, t is equal to 2 seconds, the velocity becomes 0. So what will be its displacement at that time, means displacement when t is equal to 4, displacement is minus 2, and when t is equal to 2, displacement is 2. So that means the particle is at a distance of 2 units from 0 on either side. Okay. So this is your first question. Come to the second question. The displacement is given and find the time when the particle comes to rest. Okay. So this is your second question. Okay. So take the second question as, what is that? Displacement, given that displacement s is equal to 45t, right, s is equal to 45t, right, plus 11t square, 11t square minus t cube. Okay. So we have to find the velocity, find the time when the particle comes to rest. Particle comes to rest means when velocity is equal to 0, particle comes to rest. That means we have to find the velocity, equate to velocity, that means equate the velocity to 0. You will get one t value. At that t value, the particle comes to rest. Velocity becomes 0 means particle comes to rest. Okay. So come on, find out velocity. V is equal to rate of change of displacement is called velocity. So it is d by dt of, come on, it is 45t plus 11t square minus t cube. So is equal to d by dt of 45t, isn't it? Whenever plus minus, we will take separate derivatives. D by dt of 11t square minus d by dt of t cube. So is equal to 45 into d by dt of t is 1, right, plus 11 into d by dt of t square is 2t minus d by dt of t cube, x to the power of n form, right, n into x to the power of n minus 1. So it is 45 plus 22t minus 3t square. So particle comes to rest at, right, particle comes to rest at v is equal to 0. So come on, equate v is equal to 0. This is your v. 3t square sorry 22t plus 45 is equal to 0. So 3t square minus 22t minus 45 is equal to 0. So come on, 3 into minus 45 we have to do, right? So 3 5s are 15, 3 4s are 12, 135. So we have to select two numbers, right? So whose product should be minus 135 and whose sum should be minus 22, right? So with the 5, right? 5 2s are 10, 5 7s are 35. So we can write this as 3t square minus 27t plus 5t minus 45 is equal to 0. From these two, 3t can be taken outside, t minus 9, right? This 5 can be taken outside, so t minus 9 is equal to 0. So t minus 9 is taken outside, then you will have 3t plus 5 is equal to 0. t minus 9 is equal to 0 and 3t plus 5 is equal to 0. t is equal to 9 and t is equal to minus 5 by 3. But t should be positive. Time we will say in terms of positive values, not negative, right? So t should be time, right? Should be positive, right? So therefore, come on girls, t is equal to 9. So at t is equal to 9, particle comes to rest. Okay, so that is the answer of your question. Okay, so come on, here we are having two questions. When the particle comes to rest, when and where, first question. So first question, at t is equal to 4, t is equal to 2, particle comes to rest, and where means at the displacement of minus 2 and 2 the particle comes rest, right? Next, when it when and where, find the time when the particle comes to rest, not where, only when. Okay, when the particle comes to rest. When means at what time. Okay, so just particle comes to rest at velocity is equal to 0. So you find out the velocity. Velocity is rate of change of displacement, right? Then equate to 0, you will get a t value. At the t value, right, the particle comes to rest. Okay, practice these problems perfectly. That's all for today. Have a nice day.